You can get a good shot.
I have my telephoto lens. I didn't bring it today.
Oh.
I left it in my room.
Can you see the sunset over there?
Yeah, wow. Wow, great timing.
Great timing, huh?
Yeah.
So this place is basically, you know, this does give us a colonial hangover, as if, you know, the British have never left.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite trails here. This particular trail.
We used to come here a lot in
Actually, this place is basically Dharamshala was actually designed to be the
resort for
British capital actually, summer capital of India.
okay, like Shimla.
Yeah, like Shimla was the second option. Dharamshala was the first. So they had started constructing buildings and churches here. One of our oldest churches.
There's a church in Makleonganj.
Yeah, that's Saint John's Church.
Yeah, I haven't been yet. Maybe.
You should go there. It's a beautiful place. It is Gothic architecture all in all. But then what happened is that, you know, these guys saw that, you know, Dharamshala falls in seismic zone 5. So they then moved on to Shimla. Because it is more earthquake.
Where's that?
Seismic zone 5, you know, it is earthquake prone area.
Oh yes. Ah, I didn't know that. Okay, that's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah.
No issues. You'll get more places to shoot. Somebody watching this video might think I'm a travel guide. But I'm not.
It's on YouTube live? No.
Yeah, no, it's not YouTube live.
Okay.
It's just you know, in future reference to see oneself vicariously and enjoy things. So these are all organic gardens. All organic gardens. I mean, one of the best tea that you get in India is from these tea
I want
gardens.
to buy I don't know which make or where to get the.
I'll tell Uncle tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow when you come here, and I'll call people up. Don't worry.
Okay, oh, that's good. Kangra, green tea or Kangra?
Kangra is
No,
the.
not Kangra, sorry. Yeah.
See, look at that side.
Yeah, Kangra.
Perhaps you missed it. Yeah.
I didn't even. Nice.
And you see there's a lot of mathematics in this.
Okay.
If you see the topmost peak, the right in the center, all right, that and the peak right next to it, and the peak right next to it, left to it,
Yeah.
left and right, they fall at acute angles, and they have a beautiful geometry to it. This is one thing, and
It's like triangular. Or
yeah, it's triangular, you know.
pyramid. Like.
Yeah, no, yeah, pyramid, but you know, it tapers off at regular angles, and then it looks like as if there's a symmetry to it. The one, and the one that you see right in the direction of my finger, that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
near the hill.
near the hill, that one, right? Right, you know, you see the way in which both its slopes taper down. They're also almost symmetrical. The right one has a little more curvature to it. The left one does not have a curvature to it. But you look at the edge that goes right through the middle. The one that partitions it.
Yeah. There's like a round.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, a line.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's a very beautiful mathematical symmetry to it.
Yeah. I'll try to.
The camera won't do justice to it.
More capture it.
Yeah, you'll have to use a
How about telephoto? But
telephoto lens would do wonders.
I can't carry it every day because it's like
It's you know,
heavy
and it's
sometimes depending on where I'm going, so I try to do.
and you see the different shades of green here. You see this is dark green, this is light green, and then over there you'll see olive green.
Yeah. So it's different varieties or the same?
No, it's these are different. They are different maturity.
Yeah.
So when they're finally mature, we
Even
pluck
that
these.
looks the same, or is it because of the light?
It's because of the light.
Yeah.
So the sun is setting right there,
Yeah.
and So it also imparts a very vibrant tinge to it. The ISO is much higher. You know, you're a photographer. You would know ISO.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the ISO looks much better here than there.
Yeah.
But also one more thing, there are trees over there,
Mhm.
so there's a lot of shade, and that gives it a
Yeah, darker.
a dark green color,
darker,
dark
darker.
green.
Even
It's like
yellow, brown.
yeah. So these are like verdant green. And look at these guys. These guys are actually perhaps these guys are climbing the tree to steal some eggs.
Egg?
Yeah. Nasty fellows.
Gardens in Mauritius, but not like that.
Yeah, but tea gardens actually tea and coffee they usually can only be grown at altitude. The British were the ones to introduce tea and coffee in India.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Not Chinese.
I mean, Chinese did have it, but in India it was introduced by.
So the normal chai that you drink is
It's basically a British gift.
really.
Yeah,
But where they must have brought it from.
they brought it from the United Kingdom.
Sorry.
United Kingdom.
Okay.
Yeah.
But oh,
Careful, careful.
didn't see that.
Got hurt?
No. I did suddenly. That's fine. But the chai here is much better than in England.
Of course. I mean,
It's like so light.
we have an Indian flavor to it.
Yeah.
In fact,
Breakfast tea.
in fact, the chai that we actually make in India, it's not chai. It's basically a very different kind of decoction.
Yeah.
So if you have British tea, in fact, if you go to any airport in India, sometimes you'll find stalls telling British breakfast and British tea. That means is that they add very little milk.
Yeah.
Here we have
It's watery. Very,
it's watery,
Yeah.
and here it is like a
Creamy. frothy,
decoction,
and
creamy, and it is basically
So much a drug and
a lot of
masala chai.
tannic acid is there in it.
Yeah.
Tannins and in tea. I had this huge time pass to in my wasted days I would come here and I would throw stones just like that. The time pass. Then one fine day somebody he just shouted from below,
Oh.
"Stop doing it!" I said, "I never knew there was somebody there down there."
Yeah, that's the. It doesn't look like people walking around it.
Yeah, sometimes people just go out
Yeah.
in the wilderness and
Yeah. Oh, you can see even there.
that's a hotel, just
No way.
DH hotel. Yeah, come I'll show you around. In fact, these trees also, they are not really Indian. They were given by the British.
Really?
Yeah, not given, but basically it was.
They have taken a lot, but they have also done
Yeah.
some things.
They were more Indians than Indian themselves.
You know what? I tend to see a lot of things like that, like even in spirituality or so many things. Like sometimes our foreigners are more into our culture than like our Indians themselves.
Yeah, that's true.
Another topic, but
When I go to church, I think I'm half British. But when I go to a temple, I think there cannot be a better religious person than myself. India is like that. So the entire terrain actually has a very steep dive here.
oh, yeah, I
And
can see that.
you can see that.
Suddenly, if you're not careful, then-
Because you're from the oceans and even on beaches it is just the same way. They say not to go for swimming or something. The reason is the same.
yeah,
The topology is just the same way. It just slants,
yeah.
falls immediately.
It's like a little
Yeah.
valley, kind of.
It falls immediately. And this is a different angle to the same mountains. I'll tell you one. Yeah, I don't.
Trees are not from here. They're-
Basically, these trees don't grow at a low altitude. So they were also introduced by the British because they wanted to. These conifers, right? So they wanted to, imitate England.
Okay.
Otherwise, these trees don't serve any purposes as such. I mean, the leaves are needle shaped, so they don't give you enough shade. And
a
also
lot of trees are indigenous also.
a lot of trees, but
Himalayan.
not in this particular place.
Okay.
And if you see that these are basically gymnosperms, you see those pine cones, those small
Yeah.
opaque structures over there. So those are sexual parts of these trees.
Okay. I'm getting a free guide poster.
No. I've spent a lot of free time here. Wasted a lot of time here.
The excitement and the
Yeah.
admiration you have.
Yeah.
It's like the memories of
Yeah, I'm just reliving those.
childhood moments also.
Childhood moments were not as much here as much as I did spend a lot of conscious time here, you know, when I was fully in my senses, but way too lost in life. So I used to come here and, you know, and reflective trails and just waste a lot of time here.
But have you ever seen leopards?
I've seen leopard once.
Close?
Yeah, up close. Up close. I mean, I was going on a hike, and I'd actually asked somebody if there are leopards or not, and the guy said, "कि यहाँ पे नहीं है, they're not here." I said, "Okay, fine." I said, "But you know, but still, just keep a lookout. You never know."
Okay.
I also had this thing in my subconscious, and then I mean, I still skip a beat when I say this, and
Okay.
I was actually going on a trail, and I did see something very chasing me.
Oh.
You know, like this is opaque right now, this whole hillock. On the other side, I could just see something, and it did look like spotted, and it was as if trying to hide and maybe see me. It was waiting for me to come to a particular spot, and then that thing would have attacked me. And definitely, and then I later confirmed that there was a leopard sighting that day
Okay.
by some local people. That's how it is.
You were lucky.
I am the luckiest man alive, bro.
Patterns are interesting.
Yeah, these have been made,
Oh, they've been made.
They've been made. These are not natural. Of course, I mean they take gums out of this. Resins.
Okay.
Resin, sorry. Yeah, they make gums out of it.
Nice.
But overall, most of you can see the burnt wood. They usually catch fire every summer,
Yeah.
and there's no way to stop it. Even fire brigade doesn't reach here.
Okay. So they naturally.
There's a lot of wasted. Yeah, you'll see this one also.
So you were coming back to the story here. You were lucky.
I'm super lucky, bro.
But aren't they shy or they are not shy?
I mean they are shy, but
As in, like they like quiet places or
first
if they see humans they will try to.
no, there are three things about them. First is they are nocturnal.
Yeah.
Mostly they hunt in the night or in the wee hours of the morning. And second, they are very shy. And third, each of the leopards or any of the cats or feline species, tigers, lions, they have a very distinct personality. One tiger might be shy, one leopard might be shy,
Okay.
another one might be mischievous.
So
Just try to tease you,
not to try to cause harm or anything. Just like
No, because tigers do cause, but leopards are rather
more mischievous.
scared sometimes by
Scared,
humans.
yeah.
So they at the very max can just hit you and just run away.
Oh.
So they just want to damage you. The point of how do leopards basically kill you is that they bite you in the neck.
Ah. Okay. Wow.
So with humans, because we're tall,
Yeah.
it is always difficult for them. So unless they see you as a lone walker,
Yeah. Or lone walker. Okay.
somebody lonely, they'll definitely will come. So it is a very common Hindi name also, Sunehri.
Yeah. So you used to do hiking, trekking here around here? Or?
I love mountain biking. Mountain biking, yeah.
Mountain. I have a mountain bike.
Which one?
Just normal, like
Normal. Okay.
like bicycle.
Yeah, I'm into
Or
hardcore
bikes.
mountain biking.
Oh, not bicycle, but like motorbikes.
Oh, you're talking about motorbikes, okay.
Okay.
I'm into bicycling.
Sorry?
Bicycling,
Cycling.
yeah.
Yeah, same. I have one also, but I haven't done too much exploring in like mountains and rough terrain.
Because you basically, in your place, in Mauritius, you find In Mauritius, you don't find mountains; you find hillocks.
They are mountains, but it's very different. They are
Very tropical,
volcanic and
very tropical, very
the
evergreen.
The mountains there, they are not so much. You can find individual mountains,
yeah.
and the ranges are very small.
But they would be very dense, right?
Tropical.
Because
Oh,
it's
yeah,
tropical
yeah.
area.
Yeah.
So a lot of vegetation there.
Yeah, there is. It's quite. The mountains are very different kind of shapes.
Yeah.
Not like typical here.
The terrain here falls and rises very abruptly. And those mountains in Mauritius and that entire tropical belt, those are mostly volcanic mountains.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah?
And not very tall. The
Not very
highest
tall,
is 800 meters.
Yeah, those are hillocks,
Yeah.
bro. Those are not
It's
mountains.
easy to hike. And even in Mauritius, some people complain, "Oh, I'm tired." This is not. I hike quite a few mountains. But
You've hiked?
in Mauritius, but
In Mauritius.
here I want to do some more exploration. Maybe one day I will come just to do the trekking,
Perhaps
camping, and
perhaps when evolution goes too far, we people of mountains will maybe take long jumps of 800 meters. Those are the kind of mountains you guys have. So this is the only place in India. I mean, this
people live in this elevation or much higher also.
much higher as well.
Yeah,
Much higher as well. Yeah.
Which is, I went to Rohtang also so in Manali.
When this time,
Yeah, a few days back. I was in Manali before coming here.
it's very crowded, right?
Yeah, the main city is a bit touristy and even the tours. I went on a tour.
Mm-hmm.
Sisu waterfall and Rohtang.
Sisu Fall.
It's
Yeah.
nice. I really liked it, but I like off the beach and really places like chill.
You've gone to Shimla?
Maybe, sorry?
Shimla.
Shimla, yeah. I didn't go.
You should go to Shimla also.
Maybe.
There you will exactly get that colonial vibe.
See, the mountains are like that. Quite